What's up, brothers? Welcome to My Life Monday with Mike, your mentor, where every Monday I go ahead and I share something that made an impact on my life from the previous week. And tonight we're going to be talking about how will people remember you when you passed away. So if you're new to this page, basically my whole goal, right, is to give back and share the wisdom and the things that have been sown into me over all the years by the mentors that I've had in my life that really made a difference, that really saved me from making some super huge mistakes in my life, from giving up. They gave me a lot of hope and a lot of encouragement. Just let me see and know that the life that was going on outside of my little world was a lot bigger than what I realized, and that there were many opportunities for me. I just had to make a choice on how I was going to react to the various things that were happening to me in my life. So tonight, going to be short and sweet. Um, I actually get pretty nervous about talking about my own life on Mondays, just because I don't think my life's very exciting at times. But I had something interesting happen to me last Tuesday. So I got up to go to my morning men's group at church, and I get there and pull in the parking lot, and something doesn't seem right with my Jeep. So I get out and go around the side, and sure enough, I've got a nice flat tire, which was annoying to say the least. So after my men's group, come back out, had to get my Jeep towed, took it to the nearest discount tire, um, and to have it serviced. Thank God I didn't have to get new tires because they're pretty expensive on my Jeep. They were able to just plug the holes. But while I was waiting, there was an older lady, about probably, I don't know if I had to guess, somewhere around the age of my grandma's age, who was sitting there. And I don't know, just something prompted me to say hi to her and talk to her. So I said hi to this lady, and um, we struck up a little bit of a conversation. And I asked her, what she was doing there, besides the obvious, right? And she just proceeded to tell me that she had been married for 66 years, right? Which is incredible. In that fact, I've known a couple people that have been married 50 years. Uh, I don't think I've known anybody that's been married 60 years, let alone 66 years. You definitely don't see that much these days. But she was telling me she just had to get her tires rotated. Um, but she proceeded to tell me that her husband had recently passed away, and that in the last 2 weeks of his life, just checking my notes here that I took down after she told me this, the last weeks of her husband's life, he told her and made a list of everything that she would need to do, as far as from the insurance to the where the money was at, to what she needed to do for the car, getting the oil changed, getting the tires rotated, um, all that. He had all these instructions laid out and written out for her to easily understand, and where to go to have these things done, so that as he passed away, her transition into life by herself could be as easy as possible. And I just thought that was amazing, right? She even said that her whole marriage, she never even pumped gas. Her husband took care of everything. Now, in today's world, with independence, um, and feminism and different beliefs about that, I definitely think that it's good for women to be independent. But I think it's amazing, right? Like that this speaks to this guy, like, and what his character was, and regardless of where you fall with regards to women's beliefs, it's incredible the servant's heart that this husband had to take care of all these things, um, for his wife, and even go so far to have everything laid out in his last days on this earth, for as far as instructions for his wife to follow on what she needed to do. And it really got me thinking about, like, what would my wife say if I died about me, and what did I add to her life, right? Like, what did I contribute to her life? What did I do? Did I make her a better person? Did I take care of her and provide? Um, was I a good father? Was I a good husband? Just things that she would say, right? Like, how am I going to be thought of after I'm dead and gone? Like, right? Like, what's my legacy going to be like on this earth to the people that know me, especially the ones that are closest to me, like my family. So I just thought that was an incredible story that this lady shared with me, and just really got to thinking about me, or got me thinking about my relationships, right? And if I'm being intentional in my life about building those relationships, and what are the things that I do, spoken and unspoken, that affect those relationships and the perception that those closest to me have. Um, so I just challenge you, to think about that for your own life. Or what would your wife say if you were to die tomorrow about you? Would she say that you gave it all and sacrificed everything that you wanted for her? Or would she say that you're selfish and you only care about yourself? I don't know the answer to that. Only you do. And I think you got a good idea. So I just want to encourage you, brothers, right? Like, we have a higher calling on our lives. I say this all the time: to be husbands, to be fathers, to be better neighbors, to be better employers, employees. And we need to answer that call so that this crazy stuff that's going on in this world can come to an end, and we can make a difference in other people's lives, right? Just noticing that and being aware of that in your everyday interaction, I think is a game changer. It's a game changer for me. Just being aware of what other people are going through. You might not know what they're going through specifically, but you can see the looks on people's faces. You can see how they carry themselves, that there might be something a little bit deeper. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they just got some bad news, and we have the opportunity to come alongside them and lift them up, and talk with them and make a difference in their lives. Maybe pray with them, if you're a believer. But I just encourage you to think about that this week, right? Like, what would your wife say if you died tomorrow? So that's it for My Life Monday. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday Thoughts. Love you guys, and have a good night.